is drop-down menus.
Not the first time we've gone, oh crap, there's no sound.
Yep.
Okay.
Can you
Should be
hear
fine.
us now?
Well,
Who is that? Is that Sandy?
How about
That's Sandy.
now?
Can you
Hi,
not tell from the little
Sandy.
tiny picture of Sandy in the corner?
It's
Well, no, it's a
very
little
small.
tiny picture.
Sandy.
I guess I'm just used to because I usually.
I assumed it was Sandy's face, but I mean, you can
See, now that you
Also-
say it's Sandy, I'm like,
makes sense.
oh, okay, there you
Got-
go. Yeah, that's
she's
just
got
a
the
little tiny
glasses.
Sandy.
Yeah, but also
Works
like
now.
she could do lots of different hairdos and different glasses and different outfits.
I guess I'm just used to seeing her username.
Yeah.
It's the internet. You can just put a filter on there, and boom, all of a
That's-
sudden you're a dude or you're a chick.
Now I want to like auto tune where it's like, what are you talking about?
What if we all just talk over the
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
yeah, yeah,
everyone.
All right, that's been our show for tonight, guys.
Nice to know anything I've said up to this point has not been captured.
That's right.
Yeah, true. Thanks, Sandy.
At least not on the internet.
Yeah, it's. Then I turn and it's like, no!
Which now you're going to get up and check just because you're paranoid. No, it's
says
not
it's working.
It's not paranoia. It's the voice of experience.
It's
yeah,
DiGiorno.
it's not paranoia.
It's
if it's
DiGiorno.
actually- All right, Corey. So, what is your
That
friend
needs
in
to be
rival?
like one of their
My
Halloween
friend,
commercials.
Yeah. My friend is Mercy, and she is a cold killer. And
Cold killer.
Yeah, cold killer. And then Grace is my enemy, and she's an extortionist.
Mm.
So
Did you figure out your vice? Oh, that's right.
pleasure.
Your vice was pleasure because you're a former sex worker.
Maybe. I don't know if I wanted to
So do you
retirement.
so do you actually work at Taboos or
It's my side hustle.
is that just where you like get the
She's,
or hold
You know
on.
how-
she's based out of Taboo.
You know how
Or-
Inara essentially goes on and helps
Yeah.
Mel?
Inara is based out of Serenity.
Yeah.
So she leases or he leases the apartment above
Above.
Taboos.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
And when
no,
you guys,
that Taboos owns now, and that's where they get their money, or to get some extra money. And so this is just where she like picks up customers and
you right.
Well, is sex work legal in Dusk Fall?
Even if it's
Is
not,
anything
It's
still
not
doing it,
illegal.
there's
It's
kind of a philosophy that like
which is better.
That's true. That's
it's
true.
one of those things. It's like it's not illegal if you don't get caught.
Okay. Cool.
But there's that. That's kind of the philosophy for everything in Dusk Fall.
Yeah.
I guess it's sort of Taboos has started to make this an sort of an unofficial offering, like the sex work service.
Well,
What do you
they're
have
get-
to say at
they're
the
getting,
bar?
They're getting paid rent, so it makes Taboos money when she makes money.
nice.
Right.
You order a Happy Meal with extra happy.
Okay.
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 I'll give you extra happy. Also, I think that I'm just gonna go with whatever pronoun people want to call me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Nice.
Whatever suits the situation.
So
Yep.
we've got we have to go back through some of this because we have a Credence Clearwater
That's right.
who is the brewmaster now,
Yes.
making fancy craft beers at the
Taboos.
expanded Taboos.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Buffalo Springfield.
With a cool buffalo mustache.
Yeah.
And I rent the room above
Yep.
the what was it called? The
Taboos.
Taboos. And ply my wares.
Nice. And then we have Dwayne Allman, who does what? What's your vice? Or what's your background?
My background
Was
is
the military.
Yes.
So you're a bouncer, probably?
Ooh. Or you
Well,
sing.
no, because I was a lurker. I was a lurk.
Okay.
Which is stealthy infiltrator and burglar.
Okay. So are you just a waiter?
You're a Batman and you're super sexy during the daytime, and then you put on a mask and no one knows it's you.
Are you just like the waiter that just goes table to table? Like,
I keep the books.
Oh, we need that because remember when Chris's character ended up owning our bar because Whisker gave it to him?
which, by the way, what is your vice?
Where is that?
There.
Oh, there it is. Gotcha. My vice is
Weird.
Weird.
Okay.
Oh, and mine was stupor, by the way. We never went over my vice.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, I figured.
Feel like we're gonna slowly figure out what your vice is throughout this session.
All right. So everybody's got all the way down. Have you gotten your friends and rivals?
So I want to say my friend is Petra the city clerk.
Okay.
And
Makes sense.
my rival is Frake the locksmith.
Okay.
That's bad. Bad news. So our rivals are an extortionist, a locksmith, and what else?
An apothecary.
Your guy's not so bad.
Yeah. A rival in making craft beer.
That's right.
What's your most popular beverage craft beer?
Oh, that would
blood.
be
The cardamom.
The
No, it's
we'll
got to
call
have
it-
a pun. It's got to have a pun.
pun.
Yep.
Um,
Those are the rules for craft beer.
well, it's
Those are the rules for
it's
craft
a
beer.
porter. It's a porter. So what would be a good pun name for a porter? The something about like a city dock. So like something at the port.
I'm just thinking quarter porter with
Hard
cheese.
no, it's the picture on the label is a guy at a oldie time pirate ship wheel, and it's just called hard a porter.
Oh, I think I like that.
What
Or
about
yeah, like hard,
wouldn't it
hard
be
to
hard,
port.
hard
Hard-
to porter?
Huh?
Yeah, hard to port.
Well, hard to port, hard a port.
Yeah, I'm thinking like
Yeah.
something to port. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like hard to port or yeah, hard to port. Yeah, and you're right. It's a guy at the wheel going like hard to port.
And it's actually, no, we'll say it's Suds. Because Suds is probably like, Suds the bartender's like
Oh,
probably
yeah.
a big burly dude.
Suds
like,
is the face of
yeah,
taboos.
yeah. And he was probably the model. Like, it's probably drawn, but he was the model
Yeah.
when
Okay.
they had it commissioned.
Hard to port.
There's book report and porta potty.
Nice. Those were
That's what we
draft
call
names.
that's what we call the grog.
Yeah.
The
Porta
cheap
potty.
stuff.
All right,
where did I put?
Nope, that's the flashbacks.
What'd you guys pick for fancy abilities?
Bodyguard. When I protect a teammate, take +1d to your resistance roll. When you gather info to anticipate possible threats in the current situation, get +1 effect.
I picked reflexes. When there's a question about who acts first, the answer is you.
The answer
Nice.
is you. I'm picking alchemist. When I invent or craft a creation with alchemical features, take +1 result level to your roll. You begin with one special formula already known.
Nice.
And they're all beer related.
Maybe I should pick saboteur.
He just mixes them into the beer.
All right, we got this. Got this now. All right. Let me get one of those dice. Number 6.
Okay.
We building the game?
Yep.
Nice.
Okay, that was actually pretty close to what I had.
Cool.
Which is what he wants us to think.
Yep.
Are we ready to go down? Start a story?
Yes.
Kill some people?
All right. So,
In Fair Verona, where I lay this scene.
actually, no, we need to do so.
Keep going, Buffalo.
Yes.
I love that scene.
All right, here we go. Because
Two
I remember
houses.
Okay.
I was gonna drop Phil.
Okay.
Barely any came out.
That's what she said. I'm sorry. Do you want to, while you comport the story, I'm going to go grab some water for my throat. I'll be right back.
Okay, bye.
I also don't know if that's the first lines of Romeo and Juliet.
I think it is.
I think it's similar to that. I don't know if that's it.
I'm pretty sure. Can you get past me?
I can.
Good.
Worst stream ever.
It's all
Somebody-
good now.
Well, we had a viewer, Phil.
We did have a viewer. Sandy left. She was like, "This is boring.
I'm out.
You guys suck."
So Phil, what's going on at Taboos? Just to give me some flavor.
What's going on at Taboos? We'll say it's a
What night is it? What's
Trivia night.
It's a Thursday night, and it is hopping.
Is there stuff?
Because there's beer.
Because there's
It's hopping.
beer. Hoppin'.
Is there still a church across the street? Sandy's still here.
Sandy's
Hi.
still-
There's
Yeah.
still a building across the street.
There's still a building, but it is empty. But no one knows what happened to the cult.
No
Oh,
one
dark.
except for the purveyors of the taboos, otherwise known as the proprietors.
Did you forget for a minute?
No,
Okay.
I just wanted to use purveyors.
Oh, okay. All right. So Suds calls you over to the bar and is talking about that there's a new shipment of goods being brought in to the city from out, and it's being shipped in via canal. That's one of the ways that things get brought in.
Do you
is-
mean on the Green River?
Yes.
1969, Green and Clearwater?
Yes.
1969 is the alcohol content of my newest creation.
So it's coming in, and Suds needs you all to meet up with him, or to meet up with the boats coming in, and once they unload it onto the carriages, escort it back to the bar, basically.
Oh, so we
Okay,
already
Suds.
own these goods. Suds.
Yes.
Oh, this is new.
I won't have to fight anyone tonight. Good news.
Hopefully not. This is an easy
Well,
assignment.
that you going there is to make sure that the goods make it there,
Okay.
because these goods have already been acquired from other people. So
Oh.
Suds, who's our contact?
it is the captain of the boat.
Oh man, don't say it's Captain
It's
Not.
not Captain Dion, is it?
Captain Dion. Is
Where
it Captain
is-
Dion?
Captain Celine
Weaver.
Oh,
Captain Weaver.
Okay.
Okay, Captain Weaver.
I was getting excited to meet Captain Celine Dion.
Captain Celine Dion owes me 20 gold coins.
20 gold coins.
20 gold coins. So yeah, and so here's the deal. Now we need to make the engagement roll to kind of see what sort of. So we're going to cut to the action now, and see kind of what environment that you're in. So toss one die in the middle for just sheer luck, and then now you're going to get. Now you get for major advantages and disadvantages. And so you do have, well, I'll give you 2 die for your friends and your contacts. And then you have, take 1 die away because some of the rival gangs also know that this is coming in. So now roll those 2 dice together.
But it's already a 9.
Do you sure you want to take that? Because remember, 1 through 3 is bad, 4 and 5 is
right, so
mixed,
we
and
are-
6 is good result.
We are rolling a total of 2 die.
Yeah, only one
Okay.
person needs to roll.
Oh, okay. Well, I already rolled a 5, so I think we should keep that.
But you just said that 6 is good.
Okay.
But
You
1 and
roll.
3, 1 through 3 are bad.
We rolled a 2.
Corey,
You're welcome.
you rolled snake eyes.
I did.
Okay, like
Oh, this is going to be a fun game.
So you guys, you were late.
No.
You were late getting there. So how were you late?
excuse me, I wasn't late.
Now you were all arriving together.
No, we weren't.
I'm not saying it's your fault, but like who you're driving. Who's driving? I guess probably one of you two is.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, so I win, so you drive.
Okay, so
That is why we were late. We were deciding who
would drive.
Also, it was trivia night at the tavern, and of course, once again, Suds did not come up with a tiebreaker question. So instead, I had them all drink multiple bottles of
And the first
hard
one,
to port.
the last one that stood up was the winner.
The last one that stood up.
Meaning the last one
Yes,
standing.
the last one standing was the winner. It took a very long time because the particular batch I served was bad and the alcohol content was 1%
very low.
as opposed to its normal 1969. Who knows where the decimal point is?
So you have arrived. You have arrived on the scene, and you have seen your the carriage that you were supposed to be escorting is now leaving.
Hello.
Hold on.
Captain Weaver.
Buffalo.
Hello.
Captain Weaver is dead in front of you.
What?
So I go and I smack his face. Captain Weaver. Hello. Wake up. Where is our carriage?
Well, you can see it leaving.
That is our carriage.
Yes. You recognize the carriage.
Oh.
And the goods described based on what Suds gave you.
Almond. Oh, Almond.
Buffalo.
Almond. You must chase. Please. You're so much faster
Buffalo,
than
we
all
need
of
to
us.
get back
already
in
gone.
the car. What
Oh.
did Weaver say?
All right, first
He-
clock.
Weaver is dead.
First clock is stop the carriage, and that is,
What?
let's make that a 6 wedge.
A 6 wedge. I can do this. You do. Hiya. 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 That is 6.
That is 5.
That is, yeah, you need to keep going down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There you go.
Haha.
And write up stop carriage at the top so you remember what.
Stop. Carriage.
Yeah, so just a reference on your rules that so basically what you're going to do is you got your actions that you've got down here, and when you go to make a roll, you're going to have 1 dot for every dot that's in that roll. You get a die for that. If you don't have any, you roll 2 dice and take the lower.
The lower.
You can also boost your what is it called? Boost your result by either taking or you can, so somebody else can take a stress and provide assistance. That gives you a die. You can also take 2 stress yourself and push yourself, or you can accept a devil's bargain,
Oh.
which is like a bad thing, but you get a die after that. And then basically I will tell you if you're in a risky controlled position and what the effect will be. And that'll be how many the effect is how many pieces fill in based on that action.
Cool.
All right. Well, Buffalo, I saw the carriage in question disappear up around the bend, and I think we need to go on a swift run through the jungle, the urban jungle, that is, as we chase them.
Yes, yes. Lurk is already up ahead. Perhaps we should give chase?
Indeed. Take the wheel. I'll pour my special juice into the engine.
Do I have to drive?
Yes.
So what do you-
I want?
Drove.
All right, so
Yes.
you're starting. So what are you?
I am
You're going to
starting.
be tinkering.
I am probably yes.
Okay.
Tinker. Yes.
Or are you
Tinkering.
assisting? Are you going to take what do we want to do action first? Do you want to
This-
try and succeed?
This is going to be, I guess, sort of an assist. It's going to make our car faster,
Okay.
or whatever our carriage is.
Well, that could still be applied to the. That's fine. You could do it as your own action then. All right.
Okay.
This way you don't have to spend stress. All right.
Yes.
So tinker. So what's your tinker skill?
2.
All right. I'm going to say you're already in a desperate position.
Okay.
So roll 2 die, and then this would be this is probably standard effect for
All
you.
right. Would my alchemist ability apply, because it says I begin with a special formula, and I've crafted this special volatile formula
Okay.
Nice.
to pour into the engine.
Oh, you all need to mark your loadout. What kind of loadout you're
Oh,
taking?
yes.
Because the number of items you'll be able to use during this.
Heavy.
Yes.
So
Yeah, I
you're no, I'm
know
just
there are
you don't have to
no
mark the items,
I have a normal
but just mark the load.
loadout.
Okay.
And I suppose
A normal loadout?
Yes.
Okay. I was just going to, like, story-wise, it was like, hey, go down to the docks and make sure the carriage gets here. You're like, oh, okay.
What would we call?
Wouldn't really have brought a lot of stuff with me.
Well,
I
it can hinder. That might
I
give you a decreased effect.
always have
There's mechanical reasons why you might want to say standard.
always have a lot on me. What would we call, like, potions, like
Didn't it say you
Elix-
just? Didn't you say it's
elixirs?
you start with one?
Well, I start with a special formula known.
Oh, okay.
Elixirs.
It could be arcane implements. It could
Oh.
be gadgets.
I'll let you do whatever.
Okay, I'll just say
Just mark one of them.
arcane implements, perhaps. Okay, and I pull out this bottle. It is the red and bubbly, and I unstop the stopper.
Oh no! Last time you used one of those, it was terrible.
All
Don't
right.
worry, this one's going into the engine, not
Our engine?
a body. Yes, our engine is going to make us go much Faster, just hold on to
Will
the
this
wheel.
make if
Are
this
you gonna-
explodes?
Are you gonna Mad Max Fury Road it into the engine?
Yes.
Take a swig and then
Yes,
spit it into the
yes.
intake.
Okay. I need
Because it
to-
needs to mix with saliva.
It needs to be atomized. Yes, it needs to mix with saliva to activate. So here we go. Hold on to the wheel, and I take it. I drink it, and then I go up.
All right,
into the
roll your
engine.
dice. Roll that
Okay,
beautiful
here we
bean
are,
footage.
here we are,
Every
here we are, here we
time. Every time.
are. I got a 3 and a 4.
7.
Now, my alchemist ability, when I invent or craft a creation with alchemical features, I take +1 result level to the roll. Does that apply here?
So say that again.
When I invent or craft a creation with alchemical features, take +1 result level to your roll. You begin with 1 special formula already known. So I was trying to apply that here, since this is my special volatile
Right.
mix.
I'm trying to figure out +1 level. Is that just saying like you move up?
Well, it said +1 result to the roll. Is that what it said?
+1 result level.
Level.
Oh,
I'm
result
assuming it means like
level.
goes from 1 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6.
That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, apparently you do it then.
Nice.
So fill in 2 on
Okay. 2 on the track.
And
Yep.
we are going places.
And this is essentially nitrous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everyone like
of course.
the
of course.
cart kind of like heels back on its back 2 wheels, and everyone's kind of like "Ugh."
If these were carriages with horses, I would essentially just gave this horse like
An
speed
adrenaline
or-
shot
yeah.
right in it. Yeah.
But it's not. You put it into an engine.
Luckily,
horse-
the
the horse does a
carriage.
wheelie.
Luckily, the carriage you're trying to catch is pulled by horses.
Oh,
Ha, ha,
nice.
ha.
You just got one of them fancy brew crafting engines.
Yeah.
Let's start.
Oh, 'cause
by the way,
it's the
do another
taboos-
6 one and have that be getaway.
It's the taboos like advertising van or whatever. So it has a big old like copper
6.
steam engine thing on it. That's like, this is the same stuff we use at the brewery.
This is basically if the carriage gets away.
Gotcha.
Good stuff, bad stuff.
Nice.
okay.
Nice. Nice.
Cool.
All right. So the engine's now reared up.
Yep.
Or so who wants to go next as far as driving, or have you got something else?
So when we saw that was our carriage running away, I got out and started to run after it.
Okay.
Okay. Because what I'm thinking is that there's
While they were looking at Captain Weaver's
while they were
body.
looking at Captain Weaver, I was running because I feel like there's the road the carriage is going to be on is not a straight road.
No.
Okay.
It's not just beeline right into town. There's probably some twist and turn, and I can try to find a way to beeline as I'm running
Right.
and intercept it at some point.
You're like taking alleyways and stuff to cut them off at the pass.
No,
Yes.
Naruto.
but
Hands
I'm not
behind back.
Naruto running.
Why not?
Huh?
So your hands are forward.
Because
just in
not
case you
enough people
fall.
showed up at Area 51.
Oh, gotcha. So
So
you're
would that be a hunt?
That's what I'm thinking. It's a hunt.
Okay. Go for it. What do you got? What do
I
you
have
got?
a,
in the
I
hunt?
have a dot.
You have a dot, so that's 1 die.
I have a dot in the hunt.
All right. Are you going to do anything to it?
Nope. Just gonna
you
run.
can either push yourself, take 2 stress.
Nope.
All right. So go ahead and roll that die.
Just gonna run. Run.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Got a 1.
Ooh. Okay,
Got a
I
nice-
said you were desperate. It's the worst outcome. You suffer severe harm. A serious complication occurs. You lose this opportunity for action.
So,
So-
as I barreled out of an alleyway,
a car. hit you?
yeah,
Is it us?
Or like someone just
not
opened
only
their car
that
door.
not only that the carriage hits you in a way that blocks them from getting to. So fill in 2 on getaway.
Who is your
no.
enemy?
Hmm?
Who's your enemy?
Frake the locksmith.
Did they step out of the car?
No,
Good.
Frake's more mad at me because I keep breaking into things he secures.
Nice. It's a happy.
It's a professional
Yeah.
rivalry.
Okay,
All
so
right.
my turn.
But we're not going to get. I'm not going to give you harm this time. You just. It's
All
not.
right.
Not so much because this isn't a car. Like I said, it's a carriage. It's just you prevented.
Don't.
You're preventing them from catching up.
Got it.
So thus the 2 on the getaway. All right, Corey.
Okay, so there's currently a car in front of us.
Well-
Carriage, but yes.
A carriage in front of us. Okay, I would like to tell me if this is tinker or if it's wreck.
Okay.
So you've put like a nitrous into our engine.
Yes.
So I would like to Fast and Furious style this and make a ramp. Maybe by using I have an unusual weapon. Maybe it's a grappling hook, and I pull onto the side of the bridge to the left of us, and I'd like to pull that some of the lumber forward and do my best to make a makeshift wedge so that I might go over there.
Okay. I got an idea here.
'Kay.
Let's roll wreck.
Okay.
Because basically, how's this? Like, do you have a weapon?
I have an unusual weapon or a large weapon or
Do you
a
have
pistol.
some sort? I'm thinking like a pistol.
Yeah, I got a pistol.
I'm thinking you pull out a pistol and like there's a bunch of there is a carton of logs or like a truck or a carriage of logs, and you basically like shoot it so that the carriage, like the logs roll
Tilts out.
and then the carriage is kind of laid on its back.
Beautiful.
Kind of thing. So like I'm thinking,
Chef kiss.
like you're leaning out and just kind of leaning out and shooting.
Yep. So I'm gonna go. Credence, take the wheel.
Oh, what?
Take the wheel, and I lean out the window.
All
and
right. So
try my
what's your
best to
wreck
shoot.
or what's your wreck?
2.
2. All right.
So is that
this
2
is
die?
Yep. You're still in desperate, and this is we'll say. If you do this is going to be great.
6.
Well, no, a 3.
A 3.
Like you take the highest
3.
of-
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you got a 3. It's the worst outcome.
Oh my goodness.
Now I remember why I
So
don't
you have
like
a
this
50%.
game.
You have a 50% chance of getting the worst outcome.
Well, you suffer severe harm, a serious complication, or you lose this opportunity.
Oh my
I'd like
goodness.
to suffer a complication.
I thought that if we didn't have a dot, we roll 2 dice and take the lower.
Well, yeah, but she rolled the same.
Yes.
Right. So 3.
So 3 and 3.
But she
3
does
is-
have a dot.
Yes.
I have 2 dots.
She has 2 dots.
Right. So it's the same.
In this
result.
case, it would be the highest and the lowest are the same
Okay.
because she rolled 2 3s.
Okay. So it's a D6 highest.
Yes.
And then
Okay.
no dot is lowest, so you have a higher risk of getting a lower number.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
because the results only go
Up to
1
6.
Up to 6.
Okay. All right.
But I can pick the. Am I allowed to pick, or do you pick what the result is?
I mean, you can suggest something if you have an idea. It's ultimately me to like final arbitration, but
Maybe I do manage to jump over the carriage that is in our way, but a new complication arises. So we could have landed on top of the other carriage, and we are wobbling, and it's very possible that we will lose both our carriage and our lives. We could have landed such that we are now like halfway in the water. We're going to have to figure out a way to get out of it.
I'm sorry. Who has landed? I thought I was.
You were driving,
Yeah.
so you
yeah. What's the
landed.
problem?
so basically what happened. So here's what happened. He put in the nitrous. It roared, came back down, but you tried to pull all this as it did like a small burp,
Yeah,
kind of like
yeah.
the fuel was getting, or the formula was getting in there kind of uneven, so there was an additional spurt, threw off your aim, and also hightailed it. So instead of hitting the ramp, you plow through the carriage.
We wrecked it.
Yeah, you plow through the carriage, which yours is in better shape, so there's probably some damage to the carriage, but regardless. But the complication is not only were you. The good news is you were able to pick up.
I was going to say, did we pick up Lurk?
You did pick up.
Dwayne.
Dwayne on the way. Is that your alias?
No.
Okay.
We picked up Dwayne, but
You picked up Dwayne, but you also picked up another figure who is now in the cart, twirling guns at you.
Oh,
Well, it's fine as long as he's just twirling.
yeah. Dwayne, hi.
So fill in another for getaway.
Hi, Dwayne.
Hi. That was pretty smooth.
Thanks. I could have done with a little bit less bumping in the driving, if you know what I mean.
All right.
I do not know.
I think
what you
we're back
mean.
to. I keep forgetting your names.
Credence
Credence.
Clearwater, and I'm about to revive this attempt at getting our things back.
So you now have somebody pointing guns at you in this cart.
Yes, indeed. And I am going to swerve hard to the left
Okay.
in order to try and knock him asunder.
Okay.
Yes, using my driving skill, which is what? Finesse? Or perhaps
Yeah, finesse, it says handle a vehicle or mount.
study.
Finesse does say handle a vehicle or mount.
All right.
What do you
here
have
we
in
are.
it?
Nothing.
I have nothing.
Okay.
So the result is
Five.
a 5.
The result, would you draw two fives?
Yes, 2 5s.
Beautiful.
Creedence
All right.
Clearwater does
So
not.
you do it, but you
mess
have
around.
reduced effect. So we'll say you only get 1 on the stop the car.
Okay.
Okay. I think it means that instead of throwing him off completely, as was my mission, he instead is only staggered, stumbled.
Well, I'd say like you were able to get the gun out of his hand, but he still he like drops the gun as he's trying to steady himself.
Yes.
Credence, that's no way to treat a guest.
All right.
This
Dwayne?
man stole our
What goods?
goods. The goods on.
He was simply in a cart that may have been
So
destroyed.
really,
Are you
really,
going
all
to
we know.
debate?
You also, I will say, you recognize the man as a member of a rival gang.
I don't.
Oh, okay. So now we do. At first, I was going to say, really, all we know is some dude got into our vehicle and pointed guns at us.
He took the opportunity of you wrecking into it to board your
Okay.
carriage.
I don't like that
No,
at all.
not
Okay.
one bit.
So
This man is a member of the Bayou Boys. He was born
I
on the
love it.
Bayou. If you
I love
will.
it.
The Bayou Boys.
Yes.
he's all weird and stumbling off kilter right now, isn't he?
He is. He doesn't have a
He's
gun.
steadying himself.
He's working on steadying himself,
Yeah,
but so technically he's still all off kilter and stumbly.
sure.
Okay, I'm gonna just kick him as hard as I can, right in the chest.
I'm gonna kick
Try
him.
to kick him right
You're
back out the
trying
door.
to kick him out.
Yes,
Okay. So
It's
skirmish.
Probably,
That's skirmish?
Oh, yeah, yeah, sure.
Probably.
that's a skirmish. Okay, gotcha.
Do you need dice?
I need another one. Yeah, just one more.
I gave you 3.
That's okay.
Remember, like I said, you
Now,
could
what
push
is-
you could push yourself to get extra dice and such.
What would the difference be between a skirmish and a wreck?
Wreck is savage force or carefully applied sabotage. Skirmish is with a person in close combat.
Okay.
one.
Oh, did you not have anything in?
No.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
He punches you and you are now hanging out of the car. Again.
No, you tried to take advantage of the swerve, and as he was trying to, as Credence is trying to steady the thing, you misjudge, and now instead you're kind of hanging off the car. Instead, we're not gonna change that, but that's just you're now both hands are trying to pull yourself back up off the cart.
Cool.
I'm just gonna let go and hoof it on foot again.
What is command?
Huh?
Command obedience with your force of personality, intimidate, or threaten.
Okay. So you're just jumping off?
Yep.
Okay. My turn now?
Yep.
I'd like to grab this dude by the collar, and we'll figure out how talking to him goes after I roll.
So what are you doing?
I want to grab him by the collar, and I want to talk to him. I'm hoping that I can get him to tell me where they're taking the stuff.
Okay,
To.
you're commanding.
Yes, I'd like to.
Okay.
command. Please work 3. Oh wait, but you said we can I retcon and do the what is the thing where you can roll more dice?
Yes, if you push yourself, you take 2 stress, you roll additional die.
I'd like to do that. Is
Okay.
that possible?
Yes.
I'll take 2 stress. I don't know where those go, but I'll find
It's
it.
under here under your
Okay.
vice.
5.
Nice.
Okay, so I'd like to grab him and bring him very close to me, like very close to my face. Hello, sir. And I will say, "Oh, a bayou boy. Where are you taking our wares, sir?"
Nigga speaking a Bayou accent.
If I could do a Bayou accent.
Go down to Louisiana.
And
I gotta speak with like you got molasses in your mouth. I don't
another
even know if
day
that's-
on the bayou.
You know what? That's what I'm
Down
going to
the
say.
bayou.
He talks, but you don't know what he said. because
I'm gonna shake
he
him.
may have spilled the entire secrets, but his accent is so thick,
I
you don't know exactly what he's saying.
like to imagine. So is 5 a fail?
5 is there's a serious consequence. Like you succeeded. He's talking.
So is 6 the only way to get anything good?
6 is a full success.
But and this is a fail, but you get a little of something.
Yeah, you do it, but there's a consequence. And I'll say that you at least you managed to hear something about a graveyard.
A graveyard. Okay.
But that's about it. That's what I'm saying. You
Okay,
can,
so this is the conversation.
it's like
graveyard.
listening to boom.
I like to
Boomhauer.
imagine that the engine is like popping really loud, so you can't always hear what's coming out of our mouth.
Oh,
And I'm saying like, get the pop out of your mouth. Excuse me, I can't understand what you're saying.
Me and the boys going to take it out and go down the graveyard. Just hear me down here.
So
And Credence, we're back to you.
Oh, yes. Okay. Well, I'm driving here. I need to avoid some pedestrians in the street, perhaps. I don't know.
You need to catch up to the car somehow, or if you think you might know, or you want to try and cut them off, there's probably a graveyard.
I will use my knowledge. Oh, yes, they're headed to the graveyard. I will use my knowledge of the city, which I have studied or perhaps surveyed,
oh,
in order to take a shortcut through the city.
Yep.
that's nice.
Okay, to the graveyard. The biggest, the nearest graveyard. It has to be the nearest graveyard.
Yep.
Oh, no, it has to be graveyard near the Bayou
Yes.
district.
There you go.
Okay, we found it, and I'm using study or survey. Either one, it doesn't matter. It's 1 die.
Do you want to push yourself
I
for
would
an
like
extra
to
die?
push myself for an extra die. I got a 2. I got a 2.
What's
Two
up with
twos.
everyone rolling doubles?
He got double 2s.
All right, so how good is that? How good is
Did
a
you
2?
know that so I was trying to decide how to name this a bayou themed cemetery, and I looked up synonyms for swamp, and one is quagmire. And I believe that right now we are in quite the quagmire.
Indeed.
This is yes.
And Phil says,
Giggity, giggity.
Yeah.
okay.
So you go, wait, there's a graveyard right over there, and you start to pull that way.
My
but-
directions say turn left in now.
And when you do that, you notice that off in the distance, you can see the cart going the opposite direction.
Oh, no. They
So
must have
fill in
changed
another
headquarters.
one on getaway.
No.
They changed headquarters on us. The Bayou Boys have evolved.
All right, Philip, you're now on foot. Or
I'm on
Dwayne.
I'm on foot, so I saw this course change, and I'm getting real tired of this crap. So I am hoofing it as hard as I can, and so that's a hunt. And I'm gonna push myself. So that's a 2.
Very nice, very nice. Oh, this game
Y'all
is
not
painful.
rolling above 3s. Now I
This
remember what I
dice
don't like about the
system
game,
Yep.
sucks.
It means yes, there's a 50% chance of getting the worst result.
which I think is I think that's the point of the game is to you're scoundrels, but
Yeah.
you're not
fail.
We're
you're
not very good at it.
scoundrels.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So
what happens?
Turns out that this is the
Maybe another Bayou boy found it.
semi-annual festival parade night. And so I just as I'm running, I pop out of an alley, and there's just a whole police cordon and crowds, and there's a parade happening for some damn ass odd reason. We still don't know what this festival's about. It just happens twice a year.
So what I'll say is, there is that. You thought for some reason that you might be able to climb on top of some things and jump down.
You landed on people.
I landed on the main float, and now I have to kind of stand there awkwardly and wait
Yes, that's so good.
at people.
But
As the cart just goes.
You're
and goes
stuck
and
in the
goes.
blimp.
You were trying to like break through, like it's a covered wagon. You were trying to break through to use that to slow your fall, and you missed. So you just slam right into the next barge that happens to be, so like they're going this way, this barge is going like this. So it's going kind of the opposite direction. You take a level 2, or you're going to take a level 2 harm, which is, dislocated shoulder, but you get a resistance roll. And I believe that is 1 die for each attribute. So for physical,
Is that the second?
probably prowess. You get 3 die.
That's
Okay.
good.
And basically you're going to you could choose to resist. So you can either take the level 2 harm. If you resist, you can bump it down to a level 1, but you're going to suffer 6 stress minus the highest die result.
Yeah, we'll resist.
Did you roll?
5.
No, he got a 3.
Yeah. Oh, I was just adding them together. Sorry.
So you only take 3 stress. That's not too bad.
What happens when you get a trauma? It just goes over to the next game.
You're talking about traumas and harms, I believe, are different.
I just mean like when you hit all your stress. Is that when you hit a trauma?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a permanent bad thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so you managed to tuck and roll just right, and you more get like bruised on your shoulder instead, so it's now level 1. And back to Buffalo.
Okay, so tell me if I can do this. I would like to call one of my dangerous friends
Okay.
and ask them to help us stop the carriage, either by putting down a trip line or jumping into the street, something to distract them and stop their way. I was thinking I might take a
Reroute the
devil's
parade.
bargain. Oh.
So you're calling who now?
I was going to let you choose any of my dangerous friends and give me a devil's bargain for them to call them and
Oh.
ask them to stop the parade. Because I
Okay.
don't see another way for us to
Want
route.
to use your cell phone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello.
We-
It could be a ghost. I could call a ghost.
No,
You could
I'm
use
going
a
to
ghost.
say
As yourself.
in this situation, the only person that's going to help you is Grace.
Okay, the extortionist,
Yep.
my enemy.
Yep.
Okay,
But they're going to want your cut.
of course. Grace used to be my friend, and now we're not friends anymore. But
Yeah.
I'm
Like your entire cut.
yeah. Who's gonna call Grace?
That's
Or
ridiculous.
who's gonna be Grace when I call Grace? Do you want to be Grace?
I think the
Do you wanna be-
game runner should be great.
All right. So you're going to consort.
Yes.
So you will get 2. Excuse me. What's your consort?
1.
1. Then you get 1 for the Devil's Bargain.
Okay. Oh. 6.
Nice.
Okay. So I call Grace. Is it a phone? Are there phones here? Is it walkie-talkie?
It's like a radio. It's probably like a steampunk radio.
Steampunk radio. So it's
It's
like,
like a CB radio.
it doesn't ring. It's like
have
a
to,
tea kettle.
You have
Yeah.
to crank it the whole
Yeah.
time.
So I'm trying to drive with my knees while cranking.
Don't crank and drive.
Okay, so I'm driving with my knee while cranking the thing. The tea kettle goes off. Does Grace answer?
Yes. Hello.
Hi, Grace.
Oh,
Grace, it's Buffalo.
You.
Yes, of course it's me. Listen, I need you to come out. There's a cart, and it has a bunch of bayou boys. Bayou boys.
Oh, I do hate those Bayou boys.
Yes, I know. They're coming right outside your door. They'll be there in approximately 3 minutes. If you could just stop them, I don't know, jump out in the street. I don't know, run out screaming and crying. It seems like not that hard for you to do something like that. If you could manage that, I would be forever grateful.
Now, why would I do something so nice for you?
Fine, I know.
What do you get out of this?
What do I get out of it? I'm doing it's a job. It's monetary.
Oh, it's your job. Oh, okay.
I'll give you a cut.
Oh, you'll give me a cut.
I'll give you a cut.
I'll give you give me your cut.
Oh my God. Every time. This is why no one can be friends with you. You have no idea how compassion or selflessness works.
Really?
Buffalo, what's wrong?
want
You
to talk
stopped
about
cranking.
You want to talk about compassion,
I
right?
do.
You were the one that stole all my customers.
Oh, well, I can't help it.
I need your cut because my business has been slacking.
Oh, she acts like that's
Oh,
our fault.
It's not. Well,
It
you know-
is your
I'm
fault
sorry,
when
you're
you
on
take.
speakerphone now, Grace.
It is your fault when you take away all my customers.
I told you we could work together. We could be a 2-person team, and you were like, "No, I only work alone. Groups of 3 make so much more money, and if you would have just joined me, we could have been
Not
millionaires."
not all the customers are down for groups of 3.
Oh, but it's the new trend. I tell you, it's just like avocado toast and pumpkin spice lattes. 3-people groups is where it's at. But I understand, and I don't have time. We only have 1 minute left. I will give you my cut if you run into the street and stop the Bayou Boys.
All right, fine.
All right, fine. I'll see you when we get there. And then I pour cold water into the machine. Or
What?
is that would
To
that
end the
stop
call,
the
yes,
steam?
you have to extinguish
the
the.
steam.
Wouldn't you just stop cranking?
But I wanted to like hang up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
yes.
like
You just throw away the.
just throw it in the river. Okay, so I have to give Grace all my cut.
Well, that stinks.
No, it's fine because you two are going to split your cut with me.
Says
You're making a big
who?
assumption that you get a cut.
Right?
Yeah.
Fill
That's
in 2
To stop car.
to stop car,
Okay.
and I'll say you're now moved up to risky.
Okay, I'm now risky.
Oh my.
Is that something I mark or you mark?
It's just
Okay.
it just applies on your rolls like what your effects are.
Beautiful. Okay.
Because that's the other thing is the other reason that your rolls are so bad is because you also started off bad and just kept being bad. As your position gets better, the rolls become not as
Oh yeah,
bad.
I rolled a 1. I
Yeah.
rolled 2 1s. Okay.
So you started off in a terrible place,
Yeah,
so you
you're
only
right.
went worse.
You're super right. So side note though, what were you doing with the Bayou boy in the back that I just ignored while I was making a phone call?
Well, you.
Oh, that's right. He's still in the car.
He's still in
isn't
the
he?
car.
Yeah,
I
he's
forgot
still
about
in
him.
the car, and you.
I mean, you could also act as him because if you wanted to
you're
turn.
still
as
in the
him.
car, and
I'm just
You
having
let
him be
him
some of the
go.
consequences.
Yeah.
and so he was about to come to from you. I don't know, holding him fast, and so I acted quickly, and I used another slot from my bandolier, which is an item that I have just marked off on my sheet. A bandolier slot that contained trance powder. So I took it out of my bandolier. I opened the little pouch and I blew it in his face.
Oh.
He fell into a trance.
Oh. Wow. That's cool.
This is an item that is listed on my sheet.
So is this is your your action?
Yes,
Okay.
trance powder. I would probably call it. I don't know.
Sleepy time.
Tinker. I don't know what kind of skill this.
I
would
know
be.
what to call it.
It could be a skirmish too.
Skirmish. All right, I'll roll 2 die and take the lesser results, which is a 4.
All right. And you were trying to blow what
So
was this powder?
Trance powder.
Okay.
So I took out a little pouch and I shook it into my hand, and then I went, "Afoof," and I blew it into his face,
Okay.
and that would hopefully put him into a stupor of sorts.
So like whatever cocaine's exact opposite is
That's right.
in powder form.
Yeah.
Barbiturates? Is that the thing?
It's a downer.
It's a down.
Heroin powder.
Anti-heroin powder.
I thought heroin was a downer.
All right.
don't
So
know.
you do
Might
it.
be.
You do it. He falls off, but when he gets in a trance and falls off. But he grabs a crate of something. Like as he's like falling, he manages to take a crate of something important with him. What did he take?
No.
Some sort of supplies or something.
It's the coal for the engine.
Sure, we'll go with that. Yeah. So your fuel is now somewhat more
It
depleted.
is okay. I have more fire oil.
All right, you round the corner and manage to get turned around, and you see that the cart has now stopped because you've noticed that Grace is doing a dance in the middle of the street, fully nude.
Of course. Grace is great.
Is she doing Uhura's feather dance
I don't
know what that is.
from
It's
original
been-
series Star
Yeah,
Trek?
I can't remember what the dance is.
It was
Buffalo-
just super sexy and burlesque-ish.
Nice.
Buffalo,
Ooh.
tell me, did you make a deal with Grace to give away your cut for something she was probably already doing? It is the festival of Frafrancing right now.
That wasn't my intention, but perhaps.
And the more she does it, the more other people decide, like, oh, this is a thing. So now you've got like a strip mob in front of the cart.
This is like a very Bacchanalia type festival.
I
Yeah.
do wish that Grace
Festival
would
of
join us.
Frafrancing.
She is the best naked street dancer I've ever met, and I wish that she would just join our group.
She is undoubtedly more flexible.
Oh my gosh, what's she doing with her legs?
Well,
and
at
you
least
just
the
see
cart
Lurk
is
like
stopped.
Do all of
Sounds
us
like-
are all of us kind of looking, and then we kind of get that like,
what?
how do you bend like that?
Tilt your head
All
to
right.
the
Not
side.
what?
All right, Philip.
So
Dwayne is in the cart.
Dwayne is
in the float.
I'm yes, the float. I will have to extricate myself from.
The float happens to pass somewhat in the direction you're going, or that it's getting backed up by the growing mob.
All right, so I will just I will wave to the crowd and slowly walk down the back stairs of the. All like this was totally planned.
Yeah.
And just I don't even have to run because everything stopped. I'm just gonna walk over to our cart,
The cart
Nice.
that they're driving,
Yeah.
or the cart that
the cart with our stuff.
Okay.
All right,
All right. You can see that there are people there. They're paying attention forward at this point.
they are paying attention forward. Okay,
You
so
can see. You can make out 4 shapes.
what's
'cause-
prowl?
Prowl is prowl about unseen and traverse obstacles, climb, swim, run, and jump and tumble, ambush with close violence, a backstab, throat cutting, blackjack, etc.
We're gonna go with the ambush part.
Okay,
I
you're
am
prowling.
I am prowling. I am gonna climb up the back of the cart
Mm-hmm.
and
Think like covered wagon, basically, is what this is.
yes,
You can see that there is a series of crates in the middle, and then kind of 2 guys in the back and 2 up front with the horses.
okay. So I'm going to take care of the guys with the horses.
There, you'd have to pass by. Are you going around the side,
Going around the
basically? Okay. All right. So
Going
prowl.
underneath.
So, okay. All right. So what's your
All right,
skill?
my skill is 2, and I am. Yeah, I'm gonna take more stress because
Okay.
this is
So 2 stress.
getting tired of this crap. Actually, and I only took 1 stress the first time, so I gotta have that right there. And then I take 2 stress. Okay.
Yeah, it's only 1 stress if you assist somebody.
Yep. All right. So come on, and the one-shot logo is good.
Yes.
Okay. I
You
got
got
5.
fives. Yeah, it's not.
Okay. All right. That's enough for one segment, surely.
Yeah, because it would normally be. Yeah, you managed to. So are you trying to take both out or just one?
So I would say because I have succeeded in a goal, but something bad happens.
Well, it's just reduced effect. Like
Reduced
you can
effect.
take out one guy.
Well,
You managed.
So as I hop up from underneath the cart and try to take out both guys, when I jump up, they had very carelessly put in the latch pin holding the horse array to the cart.
Mhm.
So my foot kicks that, and now the horses are disconnected from the cart. So the cart is stopped. It ain't going nowhere.
Right.
But there's now 4 guys to deal with still.
Okay. All right. That's fine. Yeah. So yeah, you fill in that, and we'll go now to Corey.
Cool. So there's 4 guys.
There are 4 guys.
I'd like
boys
to.
for boys.
Oh, boys. I'd like to skirmish them boys.
Okay.
Okay.
Which guys? Which boys?
Are they all Bayou boys?
Yeah.
Well,
I
yeah.
mean, like there's
There's-
2. There's
Gotcha,
2 up
gotcha.
near the horses and 2 in the back with the stuff.
Ooh. So I look over to Credence really quick and I go,
Yes?
rock, paper, scissors. If I win, then I get to to go to the horse boys.
Okay.
If I lose, I go to the back boys.
Okay.
Ready, set, go. One,
Rock, paper,
2, 3,
scissors, shoot.
I won.
Okay,
so that's,
you win.
Horse boys.
Horse boys.
I'll go attack the horse boys.
Okay.
So I would like to go over to the horse boys, and then I will stand atop the horses, and then I will come down with the people's elbows, and I will elbow them both to the skull.
With the people's elbows. I think that's Dwayne's job.
Oh, you're right. I can't do the people's elbows.
No, that's my cousin.
Dwayne's
That's my
job.
cousin.
Oh, right.
I do. I can get a scary weapon. What? A flail? Is that a scare? What's the scariest
pretty
weapon?
Scary.
That's pretty scary.
Okay, I'll get a flail from the back of our cart, and I will
Okay.
flail them.
Okay.
instead.
You brought the flail
I always
to
bring
a
the
simple
flail.
pickup job?
Well, you're happy.
Is that what weighed us
All right.
down?
Make sure you check off your.
I will. You're happy I did it now, aren't you?
Yes.
Yes, and then stop talking. 4.
All right.
I used a scary weapon
Used a scary weapon.
against 2 horse boys. My flail, and I flip
That
it up.
flail whips into the one guy and like cracks his head open,
Ooh,
and he goes down.
Bacchanalia.
But it also, like, when you hit it, it also goes into the wood of the cart and is jammed in.
Oh, damn you,
Oh,
flail.
damn you.
Okay, so I look over to the guy who's probably approaching me, and
Yep.
I keep my eyes on him, and then we
Yep.
go to the next turn.
Yep. All right, Credence.
All right.
Eh.
I am going to.
Sandy says, "Sure would be nice if we had some grenades right
yeah,
about."
yep.
Well, not really, because
No, this is our cart.
Yeah.
We don't want to destroy our cart.
Yeah.
It's our stuff.
But we could hand it to them, and
But the
then
boys.
and then kick them away on a skateboard.
Yeah, I tried kicking. It doesn't work too well.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Now, the location of these other boys,
Mm-hmm.
where are they?
They're in the back. Think like covered wagon,
Yes.
and they're in the back.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I wanted to throw a firebomb at them, but they're.
In the back with all
I
your
know,
stuff.
they're in
That
our-
sounds like a great idea.
Yes, I understand. That's why I asked about the location. All right. Perhaps I throw a. Aha! I have something called standstill poison. It is literally called that, standstill poison. On my sheet, I am not making this up. And so I'm going to whip them up something I call the Midnight Special. Which is a little something I whipped up with Willie and the Poor Boys.
Go home.
1969. Creedence Clearwater Review. Anyway, using the last use of my first bandolier, I take out a vial of the standstill poison and I chuck it into the back of the covered wagon,
Okay.
hoping that it will explode and atomize as is.
What is so? What are we? Finesse?
Sure.
Yeah.
Finesse.
Let's finesse.
4.
4.
Yes, I rolled 2 because I have 0 in it, and I took the lower result.
Nah, I figured.
Okay. So, the vial sails through the air. It crashes on the floor of the.
Your aim sucks, and you hit
Yes.
the side, like the kind of the side. So it does spray, and you see one guy just kind of like get.
It's like Petrificus totalis.
Yeah, but like it's mainly situated in the back, so you don't get both of them.
Okay. I took out one boy.
Well, you made one boy stand
Yes.
perfectly still.
That's right. What can you do with that, Buffalo?
Well, actually, we go to
Or
Dwayne.
Dwayne? Dwayne, bring out the elbows.
So now there's dead guy.
Give him the bow.
Yep.
Really, all I see is a dead guy.
No, you got the other guy in front, the other cart
I
guy.
can see into the back.
Well, no. Remember, 2 guys up front. One
Yes.
guy's dead now.
Yes.
There's still the other guy.
Okay. Yeah. Well, so really, I see a guy and
Yeah.
a dead guy, and I can't see into the back.
You could see. Yeah, you could see.
I'm aware that there's a back,
Yes.
but I don't know what's going on. I
Yeah.
might have just heard a little tank of something breaking
Yep.
in all the ruckus of the naked dancer behind us.
Yep. Well,
Uh,
it's like a flash mob now.
That's right. And some people need to hit the gym. Just gonna put that out there.
Do do. Do 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 do. People's up.
So, yeah, I guess I'll just
What are your skills? Could you intimidate them and make them run?
I could command or sway.
Ooh. Make them join our side. Or convince them to go.
I'll just do a
sexy dance?
No, what's a sway?
What is sway like?
Sway
it's like charm?
is sway someone with charm, logic, deception, disguise, or bluff. Change attitudes or behavior with manipulation or seduction.
So I'll go with a sway. Go with a sway. All right.
He smiled.
See
He
how
knows
this
what
works
he
Sways
out.
his
wants.
hips to knock
Sway,
the
sway,
person
sway.
away.
Go with a sway. All right. So I'll talk to the dancer out there. Yeah, she's we know her, and if you'd like, we can arrange a meeting between the two of you. Maybe we can.
Talk something out.
Yeah, we can work something out here. All right. We just want our cart back, and then we can get you in her good graces.
Okay.
666.
Nope, that's a
Dang.
1. I
Okay.
hate this dice system
Yep.
with a passion.
Well, you're also rolling you're not even rolling 3. Like they've been rolling 3s. You've been rolling like 1s all day.
I rolled a 3
Yeah.
once,
One time. Hey,
but I had to take the
I feel
lower
like
result
this
because I
game,
loaded a 1 as well.
it really makes you need to. You start at level 0 in this game.
Oh, God, we just need to like apply this to some other dice
Yep.
system.
So he what? He
Well, you also got to.
What's that?
Yeah.
Turns out she is nowhere near his type.
Not even the right gender.
That one too.
Yeah. Like, and he's actually
he likes
pissed.
people who are modest.
He's pissed that you would even make that assumption.
How dare you? You
See, he just
heteronormative-
quickly, yeah, he shoots you.
Oh no.
Okay, I got.
shoot at me. Cool.
Yeah.
Fine.
So are you gonna resist that at all? You don't
Well,
have much stress left.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna resist that.
That's the, like I said, it's the top one. Prowess.
You said prowess. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Got a
Nice.
6.
So you take no stress.
Finally, no stress.
Yeah.
But I really did just get shot.
You did get shot. Well, no, you're not gonna get shot in the chest.
Yes.
You basically get shot. Let's see.
in my other shoulder.
In your other shoulder. Yeah, so you have a gunshot wound in your shoulder.
I have a
Or,
bruised. I have a bruised
We'll
shoulder
say
and a
arm.
shot shoulder.
I don't know if a shoulder would be a level 2 harm. So we'll say like yeah, you got some open patches on the
You got
Okay,
scratched with a
so
bullet.
the being shot basically point blank. What level harm was that?
that
Gonna
was
be?
going to be 3.
That was going to be a 3. So I'm
Yeah,
now
so
down
it's
to
a
a
level
2.
2.
Okay, so I'm a shot.
Yeah, shoulder gunshot wound to shoulder, but it's
Okay.
it's kind of a clean in clean out kind of.
Hole in my shoulder.
Yeah.
Hole and shoulder.
I'm actually writing that down.
All right.
Okay, cool. So I currently have a flail stuck into a carriage, and then there's
Your
a man.
partner just got shot.
Ooh, and there's still a man coming towards me.
Well, that was the one that shot Philip.
How dare he? So I take it he's not He's
Dwayne.
not looking at me anymore.
Well, you're both kind of next to each other.
Cool. I have throwing knives, and I'd like to throw one into his eye.
Okay.
Skirmish. How dare he shoot you? Ooh, 6.
Nice.
Cool. So I take it the guy's eyes were on Philip while he shot him,
Yep.
and I was like,
You just
"No,
whip it out.
Dwayne!" Yeah.
And it goes stab right into his eye, and he falls over backwards off the cart.
Ugh. So I yell to Credence.
Credence.
2 down.
2 down. Yes, and I have made another erect.
I avoided saying it, but yes.
Now I shall deal with the last one.
Ew.
I have to mark off another bandolier slot to use more potion things. All right. This one is going
It's called
to
the
be-
I win potion.
This one is called the eye blind poison. Another one I'm marking off. And perhaps I will try and move off our wagon and closer to the other wagon in order to give myself better aim. The problem is this puts me in the open. Anyway, I throw this eye blind poison. It's purple, by the way.
Oh.
And I say to him, well, I'll decide what I say when I throw it.
Do you want
Is this
help? Could
another
I
finesse?
help him now? How does assisting work?
Perhaps I'll push
you
myself.
take a stress, and he gets an extra die.
I'll assist you.
Oh, yes? How will you assist me throw this?
Why don't you roll it, and then we'll see how the assist goes.
Okay.
Well, you could say that like you do an alley oop, like you toss it to him, and he tosses it inside.
Okay, so I'm rolling 2 dice.
So what's your normal stat?
0.
0. So you get 1 die from her helping.
Okay.
Are you pushing yourself at all? I heard you say. Because
I'm-
right now
it
you
depends
would only be rolling 1 die.
Oh,
'cause she
taking
gave you-
whatever it shows me. Sure, I'll push myself.
So you get 2 stress, and Corey got 1 for
Yes. And now
And
I
now
take
it's
the
2
higher
and
of
the
these
highest,
2.
yes.
All right. Okay, here we go.
Here I go. Here I go.
4.
For I go again.
So
Okay.
So I, yes, I roll a 4, and I say, usually I ask people if they have ever seen the rain. However, after this potion, you will not see anything. Ha 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 ha. And I throw
So
it.
you throw it, but it land and you toss it to him and to Dwayne or Buffalo, and Buffalo throws it in. But the way that the poison leaks out, you can't see inside now to see what if it actually took
Because
effect.
it's like just like a
Oh,
cloud.
no.
It's like a cloud, a purple cloud.
Yes.
I thought
Okay.
that you were gonna make it a colorless gas.
It was impossible. There's a certain element of style with this weapon.
Style.
Yes. The good news is he cannot see now.
And we cannot see either.
Both. Correct. Very
All right.
astute.
Over to Dwayne. Dwayne. For some reason I'm having trouble remembering the names.
It's
Dwayne, Credence, and Buffalo. How hard can it be?
But I want to know:
Yes.
have you ever seen the rain?
Okay, so we have a guy on the ground with a knife in his eye. We have a cloud of purple puff inside the cargo area of the wagon, and a dead guy.
Yep.
Yes.
And that's all I'm aware of.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
There's also gear in the back of their. Like we were sent to pick up the carriage, so you could see what's in
Well,
it.
yeah, there's stuff. So I know about those 2. I knew there were 2 guys in the back, but I don't know.
Yes.
So,
One is erect.
all right,
You don't have to say it.
Credence, what's going on back there?
There are still 2 in the back of the cart. However, I have disabled both of them.
Okay.
All that remains is, well, I've made one not able to see. Perhaps you could deal with him.
That would be a good idea.
Yes.
If I go into this powder, what's going to happen to me?
Oh, you won't be able to see.
Well, then that's a problem because I can't see right now. Anyway,
Just use your feelings. By that I mean your physical feelings. You're good with your hands.
can this cart
Ooh.
can this cart pivot on its axle like a dump truck?
No.
No. Okay.
You could tinker and make it do it.
I could.
Can we flip a destiny point?
Right? We're just gonna start bringing in other dice systems to this. We need a destiny point and a couple d20s, and we'll be good to go.
That's right.
Okay, so I will. I can't really do anything right now.
You could ready
What
an
do you
action. You could
Because I can't. I
Well-
can't see, and then if I go into the powder, I won't be able to see.
where's all
Worse.
the
Perhaps you could just
we
try
were-
to grab one of our crates.
You
And
could
put it-
always mask yourself. Do you have an item that could help?
I have demolition tools.
You could
Solve this problem real quick.
you could
We'll say that a demolition tools includes a mask
Okay.
because I'm thinking like
Are we talking like full fireman with the face and mouth?
yeah,
mask?
I was
Okay.
thinking like a gas like your standard gas mask.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Because
Especially because you work with
Yeah, I work with Mr. Powder and or gas over here.
crystal meth.
That's right. I'm sorry, I had cheese earlier.
I was gonna say he always has gas.
Okay. So I'll put on my. So that's a connected.
So I think it means
Yes,
it's
so that
two.
means it takes up 2 items.
It does take up 2.
It
Okay.
takes two, baby.
Okay. All right. That's fine. Yeah. So I'll put on my mask and I will walk into the cart. And with my 2 blades, I will just start slitting throats of people in the cart.
All right, so you skirmishing basically or
Ye-
prowl.
I am prowling.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
Got 4.
Nice.
Nice.
Finally.
Above a 3.
So yeah, you managed to take out the remaining people, but you also hear some damage because you can't fully. It's cloudy.
Oh no!
Yep.
You can't see what you're hitting.
I'm stepping on
Hey,
stuff.
watch
You-
the
you-
merchandise.
You hear some squishes, but you also hear like crates bashing.
Yep. I figured.
Oof.
All right. Outside, you start to hear what was cheers and hollies have turned into screams, and you start to hear some pistol shots.
Great. Great.
What was your rival's name?
Stasia.
Stasia was the other craft.
Apothecary beer.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you see him leading a bunch of Bayou boys,
What?
who then he takes out one of his vials.
Is.
He takes out one vial and kind of like sprays it on the ground in a circle,
Oh, we
and
don't
then
need to worry about that. He's a shit apothecary.
and then drinks another one, and you see his body start to melt into the ground, and out of the ground comes this like you see all of a sudden out of the ground this like fist punches up, and a demon claws his way out
Oh my goodness.
of the little circle that he's made.
Okay, yes.
What's the
that's-
name of that beer?
Oh,
It's a
to Helen Ba.
To Helen
Bach.
Helen Bach.
To Helen Bach.
Yeah.
All right, do a 4.
It's a Hellas.
Hellerweisen.
Yeah.
Do a 4 clock.
4 o'clock.
Yeah,
4 o'clock.
that's
Oh shit, demon.
yeah.
Cool.
We gotta kill this demon.
Oh shit, demon.
It's a literal shit demon. I think, what was that? What was that from? There was a movie where there was a literal shit demon.
Oh gosh.
I can't
don't
think of
know.
it right now.
I can't.
I don't like that movie. I mean, I don't know what it is.
All right.
It's just, okay.
So
Was it my turn, I believe?
Credence. No, you're right. Buffalo.
Okay. So I believe I see the shit demon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Everyone is aware of the shit demon at
yeah,
this point.
it looks
A
bad.
whole bunch of naked people are all running away right now.
I would like to take my demolition tools,
Mm-hmm.
which probably includes grenades or at least C4.
Okay.
And I'd like to throw it at the demon.
Okay.
And I'm gonna scream, everyone get out of the way. This is an explosion waiting to happen. Whew, this is gonna end badly if I don't roll well. 6, 6, 6, 3, 3. I killed someone. Don't let it be Grace.
Because
I
you
like
said
Grace.
666, the number of the beast.
Okay.
That was bad luck.
What is 3?
Oh.
Or you do kill Grace.
Or I do kill Grace. I like
Then you
Grace,
can keep all your money.
but I want Grace to be my friend again one day. What is 3 like?
I'm gonna say you go to throw it, and the demon roars, and the force of the roar makes the grenade go more towards you, and it explodes kind of in your face.
Oh.
So you're gonna need to make a
But
resilience.
this is how I make my money.
You need to make a resilience roll.
Money.
Okay, so what against prowess?
Prowess. So you're gonna have 2.
3.
All right. So you're going to take a level 2 harm, but you take 3 stress.
Okay. And this would be
You got
face scratches?
Nah, you got shrapnel in your chest.
chest
You're
shrapnel.
you're all Tony Stark.
Chest straps. Ugh. Ugh. Dwayne, Credence, I've got chest straps.
Straps.
I got the chest strap. All right, Credence.
Credence, yes. How I need to defeat Stasia has become a demon, or just summoned a demon in his place. I think. What does the demon look like?
The demon is slightly bigger. Think like probably 7 feet tall.
Ooh.
4 big muscly arms, and it's kind of a reddish purplish color, and it's got 2 horns on the top of its head.
Okay. Red and purple.
Not water buffalo horns.
Red and purple. It's a fire psychic type.
Yep.
I need.
It's a fire psychic Machamp
So,
With horns.
with horns.
what's good against psychic?
Dark.
Dark?
Yeah, dark.
Okay, I just so happen to have a.
You need a water dark
I have a.
to really.
Well, I have a darkness ice potion here. Is ice good against fire?
No, I think it's the other way. I think
Yeah,
fire's good
fire's
against
good
ice.
against ice.
Ugh. Fine, it's a dark water potion. But it needs to be delivered into the demon's mouth. You need to swallow it. We need to incapacitate it somehow. I think I need to set a trap. So I think I'm going to mark off demolition tools.
Everybody marks off demolition tools.
Yes. All right. I have 1 slot left. Okay. I need to set a trap for it. And so I think I'm going to dart off into an alley and set some explosives on the wall to be triggered via
Sandy asks if you have any more erection potions.
I'm fresh out.
He's spent.
It was just I'm spent on my erection potions. It was just one vial intending for personal use, but unfortunately not. Yes, I'm setting explosives on the wall to be triggered remotely via, and by remote I mean shooting it with something. So yes, I have ducked into an alley off the side and set a trap.
Oh, a trap.
It's a trap.
Yes. Perhaps.
It's a tarp.
Would you say it's a tinker roll?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you see Sandy says?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I saw.
That's what you need is an erect
I got
demon
a
right
5.
now.
A 5, I say.
A 5.
Yes.
Okay.
For setting explosives.
You managed to do it, but it's taking you a long time to get things standard.
Okay, so you must all distract the demon while I set the trap.
Okay.
Yep,
Do I
so
get
you
a
get
section?
1 section.
Okay.
All right. Dwayne?
Tell him how bad he is at making beer. Did you have to become a demon because you couldn't make beer? Bad at your day job.
Got nothing?
Yeah, I got nothing.
A sandwich and a Coke. Is there a reference I'm missing?
She say because you're spent.
Yeah.
What items do you have left?
None.
You have no more items?
No. We were just going on a simple pick up stuff.
Uh,
I
go-
came with a light loadout.
Lame. Devil's
Weren't
Bar-
you the one that said we got a cart, we should bring as much as possible?
No.
Somebody said because you're going on a
He might have said it. Could you take a devil's bargain?
I could.
if you're wanting to like what would your character do to try and deal with this demon?
I'm a lurk. I'm a stealthy infiltrator and burglar.
Cool.
You could try and steal something that you need.
No.
Did they?
I was gonna say character-wise, like demons are not in my job description.
What did he show
I'm out.
up in?
He just showed up out of the ground.
Out of the ground.
The demon showed up out of of the ground. What did?
Could you start lurking? Like start moving our cart away, and we'll fight. Like you get the cart back to shop.
Reattach the horses. Get the cart out of here.
Finish the mission.
There we go. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna do that.
Noise.
All right.
All right.
Let's.
I'm imagining if we
Survey, maybe? No.
tinker to get the stuff back together.
Well,
Prowl
it
to
wouldn't
do
really
it.
be a tinkle or tinker.
It could be. It could
'cause-
also be a finesse because finesse is handling the vehicle.
Yeah, I do say finesse
Could
and
you
handling a
prowl
vehicle.
to do it stealthily?
Yeah, like the slow back up.
Yeah.
Not here. Don't pay attention to me. Don't pay attention.
This demon doesn't want my attention.
You don't see me. You don't see me. Yeah. Sorry. So that's so. I'm reattaching the horses, and just yeah. Can we try a prowl?
Yeah.
She's like, oh yeah. We're just gonna slowly make a left turn, and we're just gonna go back the way we came.
We're making a
Yeah.
left turn.
Making a left turn.
Can I help you? I'll help you by throwing a grenade that exploded in my face.
Okay.
All right, so you take an extra
All
die.
right. So she's assisting. All right. Gotcha. Got 5.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Heck yeah.
All right. Fill in another piece. So you managed to do it. It's just taking again, like him. It's taken a while to kind of like slowly do it, so not very obvious of what you're doing. Like 300-point turns. All right.
I'm doing the Austin Powers turn in the tunnel.
Yeah, exactly. Buffalo.
Buffalo, that's me. There's a 7-foot tall demon, and then he has how many people with him?
Most of the people have kind of scared off because even the Bayou Boys are like, demons.
Oh, this is not great.
I didn't sign up for this.
That dude from Iron Man 3. Like, dude, there's some weird stuff going on.
Yeah,
right now.
exactly.
So there's a festival going on right now.
There
Not anymore.
was.
I want to assume that there were a lot of like the little hangy flags or like decorations that you
Yeah.
put between alleys, and I'm gonna do my best to grab the end of one and try to like wrap
him
the
up.
demon up.
Okay.
What do you think that is?
Oh, like that scene in that really old movie.
Yeah, yeah.
That could be a tinker. It could be a survey.
Could it be? I don't think it's a skirmish. I guess it's a battle of like.
It could be a skirmish.
Because I'm like
'Cause
just
you
trying
are-
to tie him up.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Let's try that then. Please work. Please work. Please work. 6.
Nice.
Take that, you dummy.
So explain how this, or describe how this happens.
Cool. So I took a bunch of shrapnel to the chest.
Chest strap.
I got pushed back, and I think I got pushed back, and I'm on the ground in like a gross.
And you managed to
Party
look up
alley.
and see, like, what's the banner say? So,
Yeah.
Philip, what does the banner say?
So this banner is the 12th semi-annual Saturnalia Festival.
Nice.
Or what was the festival called?
Or Bacchanalia is what they had.
Oh, I forgot.
You called it like the fur.
fishing
Oh.
wing.
For
Fishing wing. Fishing wing.
Fishing
Yes.
wing. But this is the 12th.
It was called something else during the
semi-annual-
day, but
Yes.
now it is night, so it is transitioned to.
Well, every
Anyway,
day has a
fishing
different
wing.
name. So that's the 12th fishing wing. And what was the name of this night?
This night was Saturnalia.
Saturnalia is this night.
Okay. Because it's Saturday.
Yes. Heck yeah. So
Saturday.
I see
Saturday.
the
Saturday.
I see like where the
Saturday night.
the banner has been tied off. I grab
is that
it.
the song that's playing right now?
In the movie, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I pull the side of the banner down, so there's one that's still hanging and the other side is down, and I run in circles Naruto style around
Oh,
this
yes.
demon, and then I hold fast and I scream to Credence.
Credence.
Credence, do something.
I set the trap in the alley.
Oh, but I set the trap in the thoroughfare.
So you do fill in the 2.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the 2?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
cool.
you succeeded.
There we go.
All right.
I-
So
Okay, so
I
so
do love that
I
fight.
hear this. I hear that. But I set the trap in the alley. But I set the trap in the street, and I'm out of here.
And so
Perfect.
you're like, fine, I guess I'll bring it to the alleyway.
now
Nice.
he's gone. Well, all I needed was for the demon to be incapacitated. So if you hold him there, I can give him the
I
dark
can't
water.
hold this forever.
Okay.
Oh well, at least.
Well, no, you got it.
20 seconds.
It's incapacitated.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
you managed to get up and pour the stuff in the mouth, whatever.
Yes, this is a dark water potion. So all it is another failed batch of
Beer.
hard to port, and this was
With some squid ink in it for some reason.
So this
Let's
was
make it
again
dark.
1969 is the only number I could make the alcohol by volume content, and this time the decimal was placed at the end.
Oh,
It was
no.
1,969% alcohol by volume.
This demon's going
It
to
was
go
created
blind.
with magic.
So
alchemic-
the basically like the the demon starts to like shake, and then
its
he just
liver dissolves
he just
instantly.
like all the molecules of his body just lose cohesion, and he just turns to water and just splat. He goes down and then just like spoosh up in the air. This like fountain of goop
I
that
like
is
to
on
imagine
all of you now.
were
except
yeah,
for
you
you.
were standing on my shoulders to get it in his mouth.
Yes.
And then the splash happens and we're just covered, and I immediately look at my chest and go, he's in my wounds.
And
But
ever
Anastasia
the alchemist and brewmaster and mixer, you made sure that the vial was pointed up, so you caught some of that.
Yes.
We're gonna see what that does. All right.
If you put that in a beer,
demon
I
juice.
swear on all that is holy.
All right, so you managed
Holy
to
what?
you managed
Holy
to make it.
water?
Do you manage to call a cab to get a ride back to Taboo's?
We're going to have to. Our we don't have any coal left for our steam engine.
He just took with the horses, yeah.
Yeah, he took the horses. Of course, classic Dwayne. Yeah, we're gonna have to call a cab.
All right, well, I'll go give.
So you
By the way-
arrive back at Taboo's just as Dwayne and Suds are unloading the cart, which is rather tricky now that all the boxes have been destroyed.
So what
yes.
was in the boxes?
What was in the boxes
What
was
was in the boxes? No matter. I have demon juice. I must get to the lab immediately.
It was Taboo's regular supply of toilet paper.
Are you kidding?
Triple ply, of course.
Yeah.
You're not kidding?
No, I'm not kidding.
Suds.
You can thank Philip
wait,
for-
wait. Yes. We're gonna kill Suds.
Suds, what
No,
was,
we're gonna kill him.
what
All
was
right,
my
that's just-
cut?
we're gonna kill
What
him.
was my cut for this job?
Okay, you got a roll of toilet paper. That's what you got.
What
Hey.
was my
Hey, you're happy.
What
You
was
got
my-
a roll of toilet paper.
what was my cut for this job?
A 24 pack. of
you were all gonna get like a coin, which is more than what it sounds like.
Yes.
So I have to give
it's a very good coin. You have to go give Grace a coin.
I have to give Grace my coin.
for toilet paper.
And
a coin is not like a literal coin. It's
Yeah.
a generic term for like I think it's like a week's wages kind of thing.
Suds, I have a gaping chest wound. For toilet paper? I could have called Captain Weaver is dead. Dead on the
Weaver.
ground.
You can thank Philip for that idea, by the way.
How much toilet paper is Weaver's life worth? You couldn't have just said this is a toilet paper. The Bayou Boys would have never. They don't use toilet paper. They have bidets.
To be fair, this is toilet paper from the far off Dagger Isles.
It's 36 cases of toilet paper, apparently.
36.
We may count all of ourselves very fortunate sons to have this toilet paper.
Oh, hey, wait.
here.
What's that sound? It's my room calling me so that I can clean out my wounds. Send my coin to my room when you're ready, Suds. You'll hear about this later. You know your next dominatrix appointment? It's not going to be great for you.
It's gonna be more on the Dom and less on the Matrix.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I don't
But
like that
was
But-
it really
it's
all,
the-
was it
it's-
really all toilet paper though?
I don't know. Was Suds lying to me? I don't have any.
Maybe there was something in the toilet paper, and the toilet paper was just disguise.
Bum,
Well, I'm in
bum.
my room, so I'm not checking it out. Who's going to check it out? Oh, I know. Dwayne. You are the lurky one.
I am the lurky one.
The lurky.
And you were the one who got to take it out of the thing.
Mm.
Did you look at the toilet paper?
Did
Hmm?
you, Dwayne?
Did you?
I can firmly attest to the fact that when I pulled up to this building, there was only toilet paper in the cart.
So like credits roll and everything, and then like the end scene, end credits scene is Suds opening up one of those packs of toilet paper and in and amongst like one of those giant like 36 roll things.
Was a
What?
person?
That what?
Me at my location. I said when I pulled up to this building, there was
Yeah.
only toilet
Oh,
paper
you
in the
took it.
cart.
You took it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because fuck Suds.
Yeah, you just see Philip open up one of the you see Dwayne open up one of them and he pulls out a book.
And it just shines.
No, it's like you pull out a book and you just like blow like this layer of dust off, and there's a bunch of like foreign writing on it. The end.
I'm intrigued.
That
I like
was-
this. I like our characters.
That was good. Yes.
That's entirely
Yes.
possible. The dice system might not make it. Could be on me.
I had a good time still. It's kind of fun to fail occasionally if you also don't
Occasionally.
fail occasionally. Yeah.
We missed.
To be fair.
Sandy gave us a to be fair. So
Fair.
it is only fair.
You made it very Jesus-y for a minute there.
Yeah, that was weird.
No, it was good. I liked it.
I just keep expecting Jimmy to go tuna ta ta.
Tuna ta ta.
So thanks, Andy, for sticking along.
Thanks, Andy.
All
We
right.
miss you.
Yay.
Hopefully, we play D&D sometime.
Sandy is our dedicated audience on most of these.
At least
shows.
the RPG ones.
Yeah.
I like her. She's my favorite. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. I thought you were gonna sing with us. Didn't happen.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.